On the bottom, see the lightning bolt with the little X?
Oh. I'm gonna see if I
I don't. Why? It was fine.
No,
What it was.
it's.
Oh shit!
It's.
One of my ribs popped out. I can't get forwarding on. Oh shit! Okay. Oh.
We got two people watching too. We're having a moment. Well, one of those two people is you.
Is one of them is me. There. Now you can.
Yeah, it picks up everything. The microphone on here picks up absolutely everything. So good evening. Happy Wednesday, everybody. This is Edith Mary and Sarah.
Yes.
I remembered your name for once. And we are sitting here this evening along with, come put your face in so they'll know who you are.
I bend down because y'all are so short.
Yeah, well, it's because we're sitting down. This is Casey. Casey is acting as our little admin secretary type person this evening, keeping us all straight. Casey is Sarah's daughter.
Yes.
Who now has her own car. I'm so jealous. Thank you. Say hello.
Hi.
We get her opinion on stuff every now and again because she is a... Hey, Lucy. Oh, hi, Ashley. She is a really, 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 really good medium. She just doesn't know it yet.
She's learning to
Differentiate between imagination and real life.
So when you figure it out, let me know.
I will.
Hello, Christine and Bertie and Karina. Sarah is also reading tarot. Show them your tarot cards. They're weird. They're different. They're like her.
Yes. So they're more. They're definitely tarot, but they don't fit the right. I can never.
Rider weight.
Thank you. I can never say that right.
That's okay.
Many things I can't say right. They don't follow that same
No, they don't.
page.
They're not your
Coins.
standard kind of tarot cards.
Yes.
Well, even these aren't. These are the Pagan Cat Tarot. I like those. These are my current favorites.
But if you look at them, I'll just pick 3 of them. If you look at them, they're based more off of the European fairy tales. Quite a few of them are. So they speak to me loudly. So
I didn't even have to tell her to start writing things down.
Yep.
I'm going to have to start paying her. Oh, my God.
no, then it's not fun anymore.
That's true.
It'll be a job, and I'll just go.
Well, that's all right. You're already my social media manager, whether you like it or not. Could you pull the light down so it's coming more directly at us a little bit, please? Or something, because I look like I'm 180 years old.
Hang on.
We're still adjusting. That's fine. But it's, yeah, what do you think? You like it?
One more. That'll work. That's good.
That's where it was before.
One more. No, that's off. Ish.
No. That's...
All right, get it back to the brightest one. We'll just go blind.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Birdie is...
Yep.
As you can tell, we have no Della again. She is probably on her way to Davenport, Iowa from Wyoming, visiting the other son. Because she's been gone a week. Sarah's been filling in. So we don't know what's going to happen when she gets back. I'd like to keep Sarah as much as possible because if it's important for me to know, will you say so?
When you're reading.
When you're reading that, if they're... Kitty, I can't see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
If
too far away.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you, Bertie. I saw that.
So if you want her to
Shania.
see something, put a compliment in it first.
Exactly. Do what?
Should I ask, what is this all about?
What does it say?
May I ask what this is about?
Oh, Cheyenne Hawks wants to know what this is all about. So, Cheyenne, what we do is the first half of the show, we always read tarot. You get 3 cards from me and 3 cards from whomever is here at the time, whether it be Sarah or Della, or Sarah filling in, or even Kaci one night might be. I can get her over here. Specifically for you. And then we can, the second half of the show, we try and reach your loved ones on the other side. I am a psychic medium. Sarah's working on it. Casey's working on it. Of course, I'm always working on it too, because no one's ever perfect. So that's what this particular Ask Edith and Della and Sarah is all about. So I hope that answers your question. What else did she say? Katina Gwen said something to Cheyenne.
You added Edith right this way. She can see your comments.
Okay. I don't always understand. I don't read it anymore because we know I'm slightly dyslexic.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, Della is too, believe it or not. Yeah, and can you imagine what it's like being a bookkeeper and being dyslexic with numbers?
Try writing code for the military and top secret stuff when you're dyslexic.
No, thank you. Bookkeeping's bad enough. Okay. Did you say that Katina is your aunt, Cheyenne? Is that what you were saying? Hi, Roberto. So, if you want a 3-card reading from me and a 3-card reading from Sarah, say, I'd like a reading. How do you spell your daughter's name, Sarah?
Oh, it's Kaci.
It's
Casey.
If you want to talk with someone from the other side, let us know by telling us their name and when they died. If you do not mind, please. If you want to talk to just anyone in general, we can ask for that too, but I really prefer knowing when they died. It's often very helpful. Did you get Cheyenne Hawks?
Mm-hmm. I think, Cheyenne, did you want a reading for your dad as well?
That was Casey asking Cheyenne if you wanted to, is your dad still here? Or did you want...
Okay. I thought the door.
Okay, it's gotten very cold and rainy and windy here. And it just scared the bejeebers out of poor Casey.
I thought the door opened.
Jessica would like a reading. If someone in your home wants a reading, they have to ask for it. We can't read by proxy. Oh, okay, good. Thank you, Cheyenne.
Oh, okay.
And I'm barely reading this. So if you see me going like this, it's because I'm trying to focus. So we're going to go ahead and start out with whom?
We're going to start out with Lucy.
Lucy, she is Johnny on the spot. You want to go first or want me to go first?
Go for it. You realize, I didn't realize it until I was thinking back. When you're reading yours, I'm not paying attention. I, most of the time, don't even hear you.
Oh, that's
because I'm looking at my cards going, okay, that's what it means. And I'm zoned in my own.
That's okay. Lucy, we have the Fool for you. The Fool is about moving in faith, stepping out in faith, stepping out, knowing that you're going to be okay, but you also need to make plans. Don't just let it go. And with the flow, you need to make the plans to go with it. Oh, there's a kitty cat in the dog bed. Then we have the 7 of coins, which is about patience. Patience is not most people's strong suit, but you can't plant a garden and expect to have a harvest the following day. So whatever ideas and things you've been putting out to the universe, a little patience is required, because there's the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is about having accomplished a great deal, but you're nowhere near done. There's more to do. So don't be sitting around resting on your laurels. You need to still get a move on. I hope that makes sense for me.
Okay, Lucy. First one I have is the wide world. So what this means is you've gone through one journey and you started on another. If you look, you're coming out of the woods, so you've gotten through the harder part. And you're on your way, you've got the whole world out in front of you. So there's more to come. You've gotten through the hard part, the good part's about to come.
That
But
sounds
to get
good.
there. The next one is the Four of Boons. This card is about sharing your gifts. So if you look, there's a lady and all of her kids back here, and she's made pies. She's trying to sell them, but at the end she doesn't want to because she keeps turning everybody away. So this lady wanted to buy her pies. She wanted to, you know, work with this lady and make a trade. And she's so impressed with what she does, she hides it to herself. So whatever you're up to, get out there and share it with everybody. They want to know about it, so you just give them what they want. And the third one is the Seven of Challenges. So this one's telling you don't get too comfortable in your house. Don't sit in there. Pay attention to what's going on because there's people trying to take stuff from you. So look around and just keep an eye out on who behind your back's trying to not maybe be so nice and do good things for you. So keep an eye out for whoever they may be.
Hi, Kitu. Who's next?
Roberto.
Roberto is next. Roberto. We have the Six of Wands for you. The Six of Wands is about knowing that God, Spirit, whomever has your back, you don't have to worry about it. You're always going to be taken care of. We also have the Tower. The Tower is always about sudden and intense change. You're taken care of. Don't worry about it. And then we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is about grief and loss, but it's also about you still have something good to look forward to. So this change that's coming may seem like it is horrifying, but it's not. Hey, Sharon, just understand that this too will pass and God's got your back.
Okay, Roberto. The first one I have for you is the Lovers. This is actually more about commitments than actually like finding true love. So pay attention. You're going to have commitments coming your way. Keep an eye out for them. Look, make sure they're actually what you want to get into. This could be contracts, anything along those lines. While you're doing that, your next one is the Enchanter. So what they're saying on this one is this is like your spirit guide. So they've already know what's going on. If you have any questions, you're not sure if you should go into that relationship or you should sign that contract, talk to your spirit guides. Because your next one is the Keeper of Spells, which says that you've got the power in your hands. You've got everything you need. Just talk with your spirit guides and they'll guide you in the right direction. And then it's up to you to actually get it done. You've got the power you need. So.
Yes, Cheyenne, she got you Casey's got you written down. We've got a list going. If we do not, by the time we reach about 7:30, 8:30, 8 o'clock, by the time we reach about 8 o'clock, if we haven't gotten to you, make sure you tell us because we may have missed it. Because even though there's 3 of us here, that doesn't mean we're always paying exact attention. So Christine, I know you came on. Do you want a reading or whatnot? Sharon,
She does.
She does. Okay.
Hey, Casey, read the list of names
Oh
for
yeah.
the reading.
Okay.
You
So
can skip the
for
first 2.
So for the reading, I have Birdie, Christine, Cheyenne, Katina, Jessica, and Miss Sharon.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
Where did you read Cheyenne off? Because I heard something else.
Cheyenne, yeah.
Cheyenne. Okay. Okay.
Christine, Cheyenne, and Katrina.
Okay.
Katina.
You can add Kit 2 on there.
Oh, can you read it?
No.
It says, she'd like to have a love reading because baby, it's got to get better.
Go. Oh, okay. See, I was skipping over a couple of words going, what? Okay, who's next?
All right, Birdie is next.
Birdie. Birdie, we have the King of Coins or the King of Pentacles. It's about someone who has reached a great deal, reached their goals. Someone who can take care of themselves and their families. It is someone who may well be coming into your life. I've been saying that for a while now. Then we have the Queen of Cups, which is nurturing. I'm trying to think what my other queen. Oh, the Queen of Cups also reminds us to. Nope, sorry, not the Queen. That's the Page. These are still newish cards. These are the Pages. Hi, Marta. The Page is about listening. It's about nurturing. It's about listening to spirit with your emotions, with your heart. Then we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is the travel card. The Six of Swords it's also about the spiritual journeys. Oh, thank you, Martha. We wish you a happy new year too. It's got to be better for all of us, right? So the Six of Swords, it's not a frightening thing to be on a spiritual journey, but it can sometimes be frustrating. I hope that makes sense, Bertie. I really do.
I got you down, Angie.
Cool. Okay, Birdie. Your first card is the Ace of Challenges. So it's actually a white raven, which is going to be the name of my store if it ever opens. But hey, different story.
It needs to open soon because I had stuff today.
And the idea behind this is if you see ravens are known for bringing messages. And he's holding an arrow. Once you figure out what you want to do, think, meditate on it, and it'll actually come true. Spirit's just waiting for you to make up your mind, and then that arrow will shoot through. So, your next card is the Seven of Visions. And I just talked about figuring out what you want to do. This says you've got a lot on your plate. You got a lot on your mind. You haven't made up a decision yet. You're like, oh, sort of like squirrel. So
don't be squirrel at anybody.
Yeah. You need to pick one. Right now it's all being swirled around. Pick one and go with it. And the next one is the Six of Visions. And if you look, the little girl is she's got her head in the book. She's not paying attention to all the magic around her. So while you're trying to figure out exactly what you're supposed to do, look around. Your guide's trying to give you information to help you pick which one of the 5 or 6 things you've got going on and what you should really focus on. So, it's all about figuring it out, focusing it so it can happen.
Yep.
That's your...
I told you what will happen or what possibly will happen if you just focus on it. If we get cut off like we did last week, be assured we'll come right back as soon as possible. I don't know if it was my phone just decided to go poof, or if it was Facebook decided they'd had enough of me. So, or us. See, I blame the good stuff. I blame the good stuff on you and the bad stuff on me. It was my fault.
I say it was whatever was roaming around outside that night. There was a lot of energy.
There was
last
stuff.
week.
Yes, there was.
We put up extra protection today because of last Wednesday.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Miss Christine.
Christine.
Seems much more subdued tonight.
It is
than last
very
night.
much more subdued.
Maybe we locked it too good.
No, maybe. I'm thinking it's maybe it's not that our energy is low, but that we are not super happy. I usually sing This Little Light of Mine all the way down to raise my energy level. I didn't do that. Sorry, I breathed at just the wrong moment. Christine, we have the Magician for you, sweetheart. The Magician is all about, you know what to do. You just need to get your butt in gear and do it. Then we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords says, listen up. Do what you got to do. Use that sword, use that wit, that brain of yours to cut through the stuff that you need to cut through to get to the point. Get to the point. And then now we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of, there's a really different color in this. I'm wondering if it isn't the thing. Anyway, light. Hey, Richard. The Queen of Cups is about not hiding your light. Let your light shine, sweetheart. Don't be hiding. Don't be shy. But get to the point and get a move on, because it's not going to happen any other way.
Okay, Christine, you're first. I promise I shuffled these. Is the Ace of Challenges again. So like I said before, this one is still, it's the White Raven. It's about messages from your spirit guide. And again, the arrow. He's waiting there to help you. He'll shoot straight once you figure out exactly what you want to do. The next one is the Keeper of Spells, because you have it in you to do it. So it's your destiny. The power's in your hands. This is one of my favorite cards because he's like swirling. I always play with my power in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I like that feel. So that's exactly what he's doing. And your last one is the Nine of Visions. If you notice, it's a coin being flipped into a wishing well. That's saying dream big. If you don't, you'll never get it. So flip that coin. Actually, dream big, make the wish, and Spirit will help you get it. So there you go, Christine.
Welcome, Diana. Who's next?
Shania.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
Shania Twain's watching.
No, I used to have an employee named Shania. She was my 2-week fire.
So you've been fired more than one person then, huh?
Yeah.
Then I might have to be your bookkeeper. How's that?
No, I've got a great crew now, but to get a great crew, you
gotta
got to
go through some, yeah.
So
Yeah, that got caught in my head and it didn't come out right.
Cheyenne.
She's
not
She did an LOL. She's laughing. We too have the Queen, the Cheyenne, the Queen of Cups. Yes, the Queen of Cups. It's about standing in your authority and your power and don't letting people walk all over you, because you're a very nurturing person. You're a very caring person, and people tend to walk over you because of that, and they're saying, no, blind them with your light. Wow, okay. This is the Tower card. Sudden and intense change. It's not a bad thing, but it does bring upheaval. It brings a new adjustment you have to make. Then we have, the Ten of Swords. That change is sitting right on top of you because you've entered into a new phase. Something is done and over with. You might as well go on to the next thing. Just forget about it. But let your light shine while you're forgetting about it.
Okay, Cheyenne, the first one I've got for you is the Forge. So if you look at this one and you think about blacksmiths, anything they make comes from pretty much a long, hard journey. It's doused in fire, it's put in the water, it's beat up. So this just says you've got a lot coming your way, but it makes you stronger on the end. So in all the things that are going to happen over the next few months, keep positive and keep on your path, because you will come out much, much stronger on the end and much more beautiful.
Yeah,
So,
I would say
yeah.
that's about right, yeah.
I heard beautiful. So
Yeah.
we'll go with you'll come out stronger, more beautiful on the end. In the end. The second one is the Two of Spells. So what this is saying, make a wish and actually ask. This is sort of the ask again card. So what you've asked for before, ask again. Spirit hears you. They just want to make sure. So ask again. And the last one is the Three of Boons. So this says sometimes it takes a village to raise a child, so to speak. Everybody plays a very important part. including you. So just because you think, oh, I'm only doing this little bit, your little bit adds to a much greater picture, and it's often very important for someone. So don't underutilize yourself. Don't take what you're doing for granted. Oh, it's not that big a deal, because to somebody it is. Even just a wow, thank you is big to someone else. So those are your 3.
You know, I just realized when you said it does take a village to raise a child, and I'm like, everybody does have a hand in raising your kid, from their teachers to their friends to their friends' parents. It's like, that's frightening when you stop and think about it.
That's why I'm very careful as to who my children meet.
Yeah, now I know why my mom kept me away from lots of people. Yeah, we always lived in rural areas for the most part. So when I was younger, and so I never had a chance to get around too many people and get into trouble. So yeah, whew. Interesting.
We only live in the 7th largest city in the United States. So my kids have been around a few people.
A couple, yeah. You're more than welcome, Cheyenne. Who's next?
Katina.
Katina. Gwen? We have 2 Katinas that watch.
Yes, I think it is.
Okay. She's the same person that asked to hear from Stephen?
I think so, yes. Katina Gwen, yes. As for Stephen.
Good. Yes. Okay, there's Katina Gwen.
I'm glad it helps, Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, Katina, this first one is about going your own way. What was that?
That's Tristan.
Playing with cars.
That's my son.
She's so cute. I don't know if anyone else heard that, but it's like, oh God, he's dying.
My 13-year-old is playing with cars, and he's making a vroom sound, but
I was watching Cars on Disney the other night.
yeah.
This is the 9 of Coins, and the 9 of Coins is about going your own way, not having to depend on anyone else, standing on your own 2 feet, because you can take care of yourself a lot better than anyone else can. Then we have the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, 2 nines.
Jumped right in, about jumped in the flame.
The 9 of Cups is about you've accomplished a great deal, but don't stop now. Keep going, because you can't stop. There's more to do. Then there's the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. Yes, it's the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is about someone who can sit back and relax, knowing that the family is taken care of. And you don't have, you've already done it. Okay, I'm sorry. You've already done what you need to do for the family. Let it go.
Who is this for?
Katina.
Katina. Interestingly enough, Katina, you got all boons. So
Yeah.
that's change. I'll give you an example. The 4 boons, your first card. So this is about offering up your services. Like I said before, there's people that wanna use your services, that wanna be able to buy things from you, talk with you, get your expertise, and you're sort of sitting back and not sharing it. They want the help. If you're willing to do it, do it. There's a lot people can learn from you. So, and the next one is the 8 of Boons, which is, if you look at her, she's spinning. If you've ever seen anybody try to spin wool, it takes a long time. So what they're saying is the work and journey you're about to do, it's going to take some work. It's going to be slow move. They're saying slow and steady. So as you move on and go through life, slow and steady, be very deliberate, and you're going to make some good things. Then you have the Ace of Boons, which if you look, it's the frog, and he's actually holding a frog stone. And this is about a lot of times what the good things that are coming your way may not look like you expect them to. Sort of the Prince and the Frog. That's this idea. Something's going to come your way and it's not going to look all that great to begin with, but stick it through because it'll actually turn into a lot better than you initially thought. Okay.
I hope that makes sense.
Jessica.
Jessica is next.
Jessica.
Jessica's son, Ellen.
She's got my baby kitty. which is now her baby kitty,
That's right, yeah.
Lucifer.
Wait a minute, didn't you tell me you were going to go pick up her kitten?
No,
And you come back with a car.
No. When Jessica came down for Thanksgiving, she was here to pick up her kitten.
No, that is not. Oh, my phone is up there.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad they did, Katina. No, when you texted me today, I said I was on my way or going to be there, whatever. You said you had to leave at 5 o'clock to go pick up Casey's kitten.
Okay, so that was probably just one of my famous typos.
You meant Casey's car.
I'd take a kitten over a car.
It would have been a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah, really. I'm sitting here thinking, wait a minute.
For those that don't know, we actually do foster kittens when it's
Exactly.
quote-unquote kitten season. So we always have a lot of homeless babies, usually bottle babies. And then we give them back once they're old enough to be adopted out. So. Okay, anyway, back to who
Jessica.
are we doing? Jessica.
We have the Empress. The Empress for you, Jessica, is standing in your power, sweetheart. You've got a lot of it. You need to use it. Sometimes you play dumb when you don't need to. And we also have the 9 of, whatever that is, 9 of Cups, sorry. 9 of Cups is, yes, you've got lots to be proud of. Pat yourself on the back and keep moving because there's more for you to do. You haven't reached the end yet. Then we have the Hierophant, which is, the Hierophant is about learning and teaching in a more traditional sense. So maybe you're going to be going back to school to learn something new. Maybe your job is going to send you to school. Maybe you have something to offer. Maybe you'll be teaching that class. Sorry, go ahead. That was all I had.
I was taking a deep breath just in case you had more to add.
Well, I've been known to like, shut up, let me finish.
Like, are you done? You're good?
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, Jessica. The first one we have is the 5 of Visions. So if you look at this, there's the little lady. She's running down the path. She's chasing that gold ball. And there's a frog sort of sitting there watching her. What this is saying is, whatever you're chasing, let it go. It's already in the water. It's already sinking. It's gone. But there's a frog sitting here sort of watching. And that's other things. As soon as you let this go, think of the Prince and the Frog. That's where the frog comes from on all these cards. There's something else coming your way. So what you're chasing, let it go, sweetheart, because it's not going to happen. The next one is the Seeker of Visions. So this one is more about searching for that specific person. The story behind this card is he was actually playing his harp down by the river, and a magical lady comes out of the river, and he spends his whole time trying to chase after this lady. So again, whatever you're chasing after.
I wish that would be me. Someone's chasing after me. I'd stop a minute. Sorry.
It's okay. So whatever the vision is that you're chasing after that's supposed to be dropped, let it go. Because the 8 of Challenges, if you don't let it go, you're going to get stuck.
She's not a happy little camper.
She's not a happy. She's hiding. And you're stuck because you want to be stuck. See how you're covering, or she's covering her face? She's stuck because she wants to be. If she uncovered her face, she could actually get herself out of the situation. So look around you,
Like
let go what needs to let go, and move on.
8 of Swords. You're stuck because you want to be stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're buying into it. Who's next?
Sharon.
Sharon, we have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands says that Spirit will always feed you. Spirit will always make sure that you have whatever it is you need, and that you have the ability to leave any situation you don't want. Spirit's always got you covered. Then we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about new stuff coming your way, new possibilities, new areas that you could look into, that you could move into. It's also about cutting through the crap in life. So that you can move forward much more easily. And the 5 of Clubs is about things may start out well, but there's someone who's fighting against you. there is something that you may think it's a nice friendly argument, but watch out because someone doesn't have your best interest at heart.
That last card's interesting because that's my first card. So your first card is the Seeker of Challenges. If you notice, it's a knight. He's off his black horse. He's ready for a fight. So playing off of
Me?
Edith Mary.
Edith? Wow.
Yeah. Well, she was just saying, somebody's spoiling for a fight with you, sweetheart. I'm not sure who, but the next one I have for you is the Three of Spells. What this saying is, put your thoughts and wishes out there in the world, out there to spirit, out there in the world. Let the world take care of it all. So put it out there and it'll work its way through. And the last one's the Huntsman. So this is about justice. If you notice, not only does he have his bow and arrow, but he's also petting the little deer. Things will go right, things will go your way. You just gotta watch out for the Black Knight who's trying to do bad. Put it out there to spirit and justice will help you go. Help you on your way.
Cheyenne, is Nikki someone you want to talk to or someone who wants a reading?
I'm assuming Nikki is someone she tagged on Facebook to come and watch.
Okay.
Generally, when they put just a name on there, they're actually tagging someone.
Oh, okay, because it doesn't show the difference.
Oh,
No, it doesn't.
Is it K-I-T,
Oh.
Kitu?
Kitu, yes.
Kitu. You asked about fostering kittens. If you're not in San Antonio, go to your local ASPCA, Humane Society, Pound, whatever they want to call themselves, and ask about their foster program. The way we do it here, we go through ACS. They send out a call, hey, we've got X amount of baby kittens. You pick up a few of them, and you keep them till they're about 2 pounds, and they get spayed, and then they go back and they find a home.
2 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was 6 pounds.
Nope, 2 pounds to get spayed or neutered.
And it is
Wow.
a lot of fun.
Which is about 8 to 10 weeks, depending on the kitten.
Yeah, that's
So.
not very old.
A lot of fun and a lot of work.
Yes, they are that.
Watch out for bottle babies.
Oh, Happy New Year, Sharon. Okay, who's next?
Kitu.
Kitu.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Kitu. Whoops.
She wanted a love reading.
A love reading, specifically. Well, guess what we got here, sweetheart? We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune means things are changing for the better. Can't mean anything else. Then we have the Page of Swords. The Swords is about, maybe you'll have more than one to choose from and you'll have to cut someone out. Just listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. I know you got some. I'm looking at this card going, what the heck? It is,
Yin Yang.
yeah, I'm thinking it's not the Chariot. We got the Balance card. This is the number 6. I want to say the Lovers. There we go. It's the Lovers card. There we go.
That's what I was thinking.
It's the Lovers card. Do I need to say more? You just have to listen to your intuition about which ones to keep and which ones to leave out.
Okay, Kitu. The first one I have is the Two of Spells. So this is about choices that you get to make. You've got one, you've got the other. This is also sort of, whenever we pull this card, it's a ask again. So look deep inside of you and make sure you know what you want when you're looking for that extra love. You'll get what you ask for. You just got to actually know what you're looking for. The next one is the Eight of Boons. So this one's all about long, slow, hard work. It's not, if you're looking for love, it's not just gonna magic. That whole idea of the knight shining armor and the prince charming who comes sweeps you off your feet. No, it actually takes some work. Coming from somebody who's been married 25 years, it takes some work. So this is more slow and patient to build and to actually make beautiful things. She's actually spinning yarn. So that's the idea. And the other one is the 8 of Challenges, which this one's come up a few times tonight. Uncover your eyes. He might actually be close to you now. You just don't see it. So it's not as bad as you think. You know, I need help with love. It's not going that great. It might actually be going better than you think. You just sort of need to see it differently. So there you go.
All right. Angie.
Angie. Angie, the first card I have for you is the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is about celebrating with your friends. Not your family, but your friends. Your girlfriend, celebrating those small little victories in life that mean a great deal. We also have the 10 of Wands, which is, you can make it, but you'd make it a lot easier if you dumped off some of those responsibilities that people are putting on you and start learning the words no. It's your job, you do it, and stop doing it for them. And then we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is listen to God, listen to Spirit, listen to your guardian angels, listen to your heart. That'll tell you what's true and what isn't true. Did you get Nikki?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got her done.
Thank you. I know you're on top of it, but gotta keep a whip on you all the time.
I thought that was my job.
Huh?
I said I thought that was my job.
I'm the fill-in. So it's about listening to your heart when those hard decisions come through, when you're telling people to get off your back.
Who's this for?
Angie?
Angie.
That's right. Okay.
I keep
So,
saying her name wrong.
Angie, this is the 3 of Challenges. So if you look at them, this is actually from the fairy tale
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel. Thank you, Casey. Where the father leaves the 2 kids in the woods back here. What this is saying is don't rush to conclusions. You think you only have one path and one choice. You've actually got other paths and other choices. So while it may look very bleak and you've only got one option, no, you don't. Don't rush to judgment. Take it slow, and things will work out a lot better for you. Then the second card is the Weaver of Boons, which is about actually things being better. So once you're done and you haven't rushed to your judgment, you'll actually end up a lot healthier and happier. You've got your house back here. You've got a pot of everything you need. You got your little shoes off. You're enjoying life. So don't rush to judgment, because if you take it slow, you'll make that right decision. There's more to it than you actually know. And the last one is the 2 of Spells, which, like I said before, it's always the Ask Again card. So you've got options, many options. And if you not necessarily like what you see, pray about it, ask the spirits about it, however you want to go. But keep asking. They'll help guide you towards the right answer. Hope that helps.
All right. Next is Richard.
Richard, for you we have the Lover's card, which is actually more about choices than it is anything else. It's even knowing you have choices, and I'm not always sure that that most of us don't know we have choices, but you do. You have many choices. You just have to make them. Then we have the 9 of Wands, sorry. The 9 of Wands is that Spirit's got your back, but you still feel like you're on guard. You still feel like you have to stand in there and be the guy, take care of stuff, do battle, but you don't. Sorry, I had a cat moment. We also have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is that you think you're stuck, but you're not. You're not nearly as stuck as you think you are. You're only stuck up in that tree by choice, because you haven't made the right choices. so you appear to be stuck. Rethink your choices. We do not take notes.
We don't take notes, and I pull as she's reading. So, but your last card about being stuck in the tree is my last card as well. Interesting. Okay, so the first card I have for you is the oldest one. This is getting in touch with yourself. If you see, she's old. Everybody's got that sacred tree. So look deep inside yourself. You know what you want. You know what you need to do. Sit down with yourself and just be a little bit more spiritual and think about what's going on and actually what you want to do. The next one is the Four of Spells. And if you look, everybody's having a party. This is saying is actually take time out. Go enjoy a party. As bad as COVID is in San Antonio, if you happen to be in San Antonio, you may not want to party with a lot of people.
You can party by yourself.
You can totally party. You can totally party by yourself or with close family members. But this is more about doing something special. Even if it's just eating that piece of cake. Just enjoy what you've got going so far. And the next one bounces off yours being stuck in a tree. The Six of Challenges, and she is literally stuck in a tree with wolves around her. She escaped it. Everything's good to go. If you see her sitting up there, she's like, I got out of it. You did. Take a breath. Enjoy what you've got going on, and then actually get out of the tree. The wolves aren't going to be there forever. You've got a little bit of respite. Take some time and enjoy it. Meditate with yourself. There you go. I thought that was very interesting that both your last and my last
were exactly
the same.
Well, there are no coincidences with the cards. They say what they say, and to really drive the point home, they say it with both of us. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Diana.
Diana, the first card I have for you is the King of Coins. The King of Coins is about satisfaction. Having done a good job and led an absolutely incredible life, you've got satisfaction. You've got the ability to take care of yourself and your family, nurturing them. You may not have like Donald Trump kind of money, but you're okay. But it's more about taking care of them in a nurturing, heart-centered kind of way. And then we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about you have messages coming to you. Spirit is talking with you all the time. You have resources coming at you. You have what you need. You just don't realize it. The energy is coming. The energy and changes are coming fast and furious. So life may be getting a little weird for a while. But you've also got the King of Swords, which is cut away the crap. Don't sit above that fray. Don't participate in the drama around you. What did Christine say?
Both of you are very in tune and seem to have similar messages.
That's not an accident. Spirit's working tonight. Spirit's working through both of us. All three of us, actually, because you're keeping us straight. So the King of Swords is about cutting through the crap, rising above the drama. Don't participate in it. Let it happen around you, but be that nice, calm center.
Okay. I was focused on the cards.
So I was thinking I had one more.
No, that's okay. Okay, Diana. Your first card is the Forest Lord. So that is the King of all earthly kings. He's there. He's got his wild boar right next to him. They've got, what this is saying is Spirit's got your back. He's heard you. He's listening. And the boar's right there. Think of it as more like your little gangster with the pit bull. That's what showed in my head.
Yeah, I know.
But they've got your back.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever's going to come your way, don't worry about it. They've got you. The next one for you is the Seven of Visions. So this is the pot being stirred. You've got many ideas in your head and options, and you just need to sit there and actually narrow it down. If you see there's all sorts of things going on, the idea is to pick one or two, cut through it all, find one or two things that you really want to focus on and give that a go. Because right now the pot's just stirring in your squirrel. You're not sure exactly where to go. And your last one is the starlight. Sometimes we just need to go outside, look up, and make a wish on the stars. See what can come our way. So this is very contemplative. Go outside, be part of nature, listen to nature, look up at the stars. It's actually there for you. It'll help you figure out what's bothering you. So, okay.
Who's next?
Next is Nikki.
Nikki.
And she's the final one, so if we did not already get to you, please put back in the chat that you want a reading. Because Nikki is the last one on the list right now for readings.
Cool. So if we missed you, do it again, please. Because sometimes we just...
821.
8:21, that's not too bad.
No.
Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. This is for Nikki. We have for you also the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is about you got away with it. You got away with it. Spirit had your back and let you get away with something. Then we have the...
It's like a speeding ticket. He lets you go.
Kind of, yeah. It's like you skated through something of it. But then again, now we have the Page of Coins. The Page of Coins is about listening, getting that plan together. Get your plan together and work it. Don't just sit there. Because if you're not making a plan to accomplish anything, you're automatically failing. So far, you've gotten away with it. Now,
Oh, almost went in the flame.
Move the flame, because that's twice you've...
Almost caught your cards on fire, your brand new ones.
nah, I could go back to the little ones. They actually say what they are on them. The last card I have for you is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about questing, going forward in a heart-centered way, going forward with your intuition in the lead, going forward with your heart and your mind in sync, but move forward to get what you want because it's not going to come to you.
Just get a little label maker, just put it at the bottom.
I could do that.
Put it on the back.
You know, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
Okay. So the first one I have...
We had a squirrel moment.
Yeah. Is the Six of Challenges. Yeah, you actually got away with it. You're up the tree. You got away from the wolves that were trying to get a hold of you. Whatever. You got away from it. So now you're sitting there going, that was a close one. You're not stuck. You just happen to get away from whatever has been annoying, bothering, bugging you. So it keeps. I still keep thinking of the policeman with the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps coming up. Anyway, the next one's the Two of Boons, which is about the balancing act. I wouldn't start paying better attention. Make sure that the work life is balanced, the love life is balanced, the family, children are balanced. All of your life is a balance because right now you're walking this very tight line and it's balanced, but not by much. You're not paying a lot of attention. And if you look, if you're not balanced, there's always the... I want to say ogre, but that's not it.
The troll.
The troll underneath the
will
bridge,
eat you.
ready to eat you, and that's exactly what it's about. So watch the life balance and what's going on. Make sure you've got a good hold on it, because if you fall out of step, there's that troll. And the last one is the Weaver of Spells. I'm gonna switch hands. Weaver of Spells.
That's right. Cover up that face.
Yes, I will totally cover my face. There. So it's like dancing your own right. Feel with your heart, go with what you know is right, and make your own magic. So.
Adjust this for a second.
Okay.
Something just ran past the window, and I'm not gonna deal with that.
Well, the cat was roaming around here. No, it wasn't the cat.
That was
Okay.
on the outside. No. Do anything?
Nope, not yet.
Just
Casey is messing with the ring light.
It was just bringing shadows upon your faces and making you guys look so mad.
Oh, okay.
That's
Or, in my case, old.
no, it just made you both look just kind of.
Lighting, there's a lot to be said for good lighting.
That
Which is, okay.
That seems to work a little.
Okay.
Never.
All right, so is that everybody for readings?
That is everybody for readings for now.
All right.
13.
Cool beans.
Okay.
All right, so who's first on the list for who do they want to hear from on the other side?
So Lucy said she wanted
You're welcome, Nikki.
anyone. She didn't give a name, but she said she wanted to reach out, or if anyone to know if anyone reached out to her.
Okay. Is there anyone here who is available for Lucy? Go ahead. I see the smile. I know you've got the message. They're telling me that you can that I'm not the one to give it tonight. Yeah.
Lucy, is your mom on the other side? Because I got the mother figure or grandmother figure of, I'm here. Sort of like, she's going to chill with you the next 3 or 4 days. Like the new year, that whole time frame, she's like, I'm here. I'm right here with you. So put out some sweets, something that she really liked, because she's totally there with you. Mom or grandma, one of the two.
Or both.
Or both. I think mom. I get more the mom figure than more of a grandma.
I do believe her mother has passed, though I wouldn't be 100% about it. And she's not saying, so God alone knows why. They may have left already. You never know. Although there's still 10 people watching, so. Okay.
All right. Birdie wanted to see if J.C. Combs died February 15th, 2013.
I'm sorry, we had a cat moment.
Yeah. My cat's complaining he cannot get in the bedroom.
That's
TJ.
He's been locked out of the bedroom, has he?
Locked in the bedroom.
Okay.
Go open it, please.
If you could hear this poor cat.
Oh, dear.
Yes, the dogs don't sleep with me all that much. That's why I spend so much time out in the living room these days, because we had some issues. But the dogs will come up and stare at me through the baby gate, like, open up, we want to sleep with you tonight. So I get that, yeah. Okay, yeah, I believe we've got Stephen on the list. Bertie would like to know if J.C. Combs is handy, would like to, available. Go ahead, say what you're thinking.
I'm looking at my Jagger's rolling around on the couch and I got distracted.
Okay, so is J.C. Combs available for Bertie?
I'm just getting a pain like straight through my head about right here.
Okay, she's getting a pain straight through her head about right here. Would that make sense, Bertie? Are you getting anything?
I heard not for you. No, for me. So I heard not for me to. So it was like I'd be like, not for you, and try to talk to Casey.
Yeah,
so I heard not for me.
The message
That
wasn't
means you
coming
two.
from you.
Yes.
And I looked at Casey because I know she had the message.
Oh yeah, it's something like right here. Wasn't like right here, like something like straight through.
Bertie, well, how did JC die, please? If you could let us know, I'd appreciate it, because Casey's getting something with the head. Would you like to trade places for a minute or two?
No, I'm good.
You know, you're good. Okay. Gonna get your driver's license next week? Maybe. So Bertie, if you could confirm that or not, we'd appreciate it. In the meantime, who is next?
Christine for Dora Graham. 1974.
Dora, if I'm not mistaken, was your mom, Christine. Sorry about that. Princess Freya, we'll just have to get over it. No, Christine, she's not. Oh no, she's your grandmother. Okay.
That's what I was thinking. I knew it wasn't her.
Yeah, because I'm literally hearing the words. No, I'm not.
Brittany says he had a stroke. That's why you were feeling the pain in the head.
Oh, right. Good on, girlfriend. You figured it out.
It's like deep inside, like right in the
Yeah, and heart. It says because that will affect your heart too. All right. So, what's her face, Christine? Christine would like to hear from her grandmother Dora. So, did someone in the family used to call her Adore? For like, I adore you or something like that? Christine? Because what I heard was adore. I tried to put the able, like adorable on the end. She's like, no, just adore. I don't know what that means.
Adore,
maybe she's
like
talking about adore.
I adore you, or adore like going through a space door.
That's okay. She passed a long time ago. I think maybe she may have had an aneurysm. I heard literally when I'm like, is Dora available? I got the word adore. Maybe she adored you.
Maybe she's locked out of your house.
So, all right, to that, I'm going to answer that. Since Casey came up with that, and there's no accent to things that we say, maybe you need to light a candle for her and invite her in for New Year's Eve. And your brother. Who's next?
Cheyenne, for her dad who died 2 years ago.
Is Cheyenne's dad available?
And yes, Nikki, I got Ethel down. Oh, did she die outside the door? Well, he died outside. But did she die like right outside the door?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know why we say the things we say, but they're almost always spirit-led.
I couldn't stop it. It was just like, I walked outside. You locked the door.
Well,
I wanted
like
it.
I said, they channel through us in some very unexpected ways. And so, yes, when you said that, there was no accident you said it, especially if you felt compelled to say it.
I know by her garden.
Who are we on?
It's
We're
still
on.
Christine.
We were switching between Christine and Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. Okay, Cheyenne's dad, correct?
Cheyenne's dad, yes. Stephen Gwynn.
Oh, okay, got you. Thank you, Katina. I was kind of getting confused. Is Stephen Gwynn available, please? No, you cannot bring the baby with you. Come forward now. So he wants to bring the baby with him. Hi, Sharon. Stephen says he will answer one question. So the first one to get into the question, he'll answer it. Unless it has to do with who murdered him, because he doesn't matter to him anymore. And he wants you guys to move on. We've been covered that ground before. Okay. And the reason I say unless it's about the murder, because he doesn't care now. He's at peace. and it will all be taken care of. And he wants you guys to be at peace too. He always has. He wants you to just go on.
Our question is he watching over Cheyenne?
Of course he is.
And what baby?
The new Katina's new grandchild? The new baby? What baby? Excuse me, what baby's in your house, Katina? That was just born. Serenity Grace, I think her name was. Is? That's the baby. He holds that baby a lot, whether you know it or not. He's very happy that she's here. And yes, he does watch out over all of you, actually. He's kind of like the family guardian now. So yes, he does watch over everybody. With kind of like a, I want to say, not aggressively, but he's not passive about it. So he's trying to keep the nasties away.
The watchdog.
The watchdog. He's the family. Thank you. Yes.
I got the big dog with the pointy collar on the chain, sort of pacing back and forth.
Would that describe Stephen? So who was? Wait a minute. You said he wants to bring. No, because he was. What he wanted to do was bring the baby here for us to see. He's very proud of the baby. And he wants everybody to see the baby. Obviously, he can't teleport her here. That's why I told him to put the baby down and come over here. He probably sits or next to her crib. And his hands, like, always, he's holding her a lot.
Maybe he realizes that he can't pick her up, so he's just leaning over, just kind of cuddling her.
Well, yes and no.
What about Nevaeh?
Serenity watches the ceiling fan, and grunts and waves. Yeah.
Yeah, he was watching.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, he's there. He's watching over the family, making sure everybody is okay. And yes, we've said before that she's. And let me get back to what I was saying with you. He can't physically. Well, he could. A spirit can physically move objects. He can physically pick the baby up, though that would probably freak a bunch of people out to see the baby floating in midair. Probably what he does is takes her spirit and rocks it back and forth and then puts it back. So there you go. Who's next?
Still Katina, Stephanie. It was Stephen and Stephanie.
Katina, Stephanie, and when did she die? I'm confused because that's a new one. The reason we're sitting here looking like... Oh, that's right. He had dogs. He had dogs. I remember that now.
You're only getting things I aren't. I'm not.
Are the comments turned off?
No, they're turned on. I'm just getting like every other comment from Katina.
Okay, who was after that?
After Katina?
Mm-hmm.
Nikki for Ethel Lackey Mullins, died February 18th, 2006.
Okay. Is Ethel, no, I'm sorry. Is Miss Ethel available for Nikki? I heard, okay, so we have another one for a reading. What I heard was, that's better, when I showed her the respect of calling her Miss Ethel. Would it be that that that's what people called her? Or would it be that she just commanded the respect of those around her? Your washer sings too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bertie, we'll get to that one in a second. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that would be why I changed my mind and called her Miss Ethel. So, yes, she's here. That's confirmation to me that, yes, I got in touch with the right person. Does she have a message for them? Or just the fact that she's there watching out for everybody?
I don't know, but I got heavy chested, like hard breathing.
Okay.
You too?
Well, but not like you are, but
I didn't get any words or anything, just like pressure on my chest.
Well, sometimes that's also confirmation of the right person. Did she have breathing difficulties like congestive heart failure or something like that? Because she's trying to identify herself, and that's how she identified herself to Sarah. Oh, sorry, I want to call you Sharon. That's anyway. I'm getting that she isn't always there, but that she comes and goes. She had cancer. Where did she have cancer, Cheyenne? She comes, I get that she comes and goes. When someone in the family is having a crisis, she's there. If they're not, she's off doing whatever it is they do on the other side.
she seems very defensive and very secretive. She likes to stand with her arms crossed no matter where she is.
Okay.
Very straight but arms crossed.
Would that make sense, Cheyenne, that she stood with her, or sat with her arms crossed, so that she was kind of, what did you say?
Defensive.
Defensive?
Secretive.
Secretive, okay. There is about a 10-second lag in between when we ask something and we see your message. So if we're just sitting here looking gorgeous and whatnot, it's because we haven't seen your answer yet.
That's her.
Yeah, okay.
So you're good.
Yeah. That's confirmation that, yes,
If we ever do this again, when we do this part, we need to put Casey right here.
yes,
oh,
we
I'm
do.
very happy on the side.
No. You can read. You. I told you a long time ago you're a medium.
I know.
Okay.
She's just getting. She's that gangly teenager who's getting used to.
Mm-hmm. She's very strong, whether she knows it or not. We're
She's
talking
in your
about
living
Casey.
room right now. She's standing right in front of like an armchair, kind of just arms crossed.
No, sweetheart, I'm serious. You're talking to them.
Come here.
I don't want to have to translate.
Come here. Take this chair. We'll do a little adjustment. Sit between
Hang in
us.
there a
Hold on.
second.
You're better at seeing. I'm better at hearing. It takes three of us.
We're going to play Kneesies because all three of us need to get in here. Okay, please, Casey, tell Cheyenne and Nikki what you were saying.
So she's standing behind one of your chairs with her arms crossed, kind of watching. She's just standing watching you guys, kind of judgy in a little bit of a way. But not like a very harsh judging, more like someone who, kind of like a royal who looks upon sort of like someone a little bit lower. But not like servant low, just like someone who's a little bit below them, and is just kind of watching them, making sure they're doing okay.
Would that make sense, Cheyenne? Okay, so tell me about Stephen. Is he watching out for the other grandmother? I'm trying to encourage her.
I got the comments on. Oh, there we go.
Those comments are even further. There you go.
She had the cancer in her chest.
Oh.
She had cancer in her
In her
chest.
chest.
There you go. We didn't see that comment on our biggie screen, and we made her talk so she couldn't read it. So there's more confirmation. Gosh, we're good. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Who's next?
That's about the end.
Steven. Nope, she asked about...
Yeah, she asked about...
Okay, that's no surprise, Cheyenne. There we go.
Katina. Oh, we're going way back up there.
So,
Steven.
yeah. So tell us about Steven.
There's a Steven and a Stefan. I was looking after a grandma. She's sick. And Mama is taking care of her.
You deal with that, I'll deal with what's on there.
He'll come by, he's not there all the time, but he'll come by and sit next to her bed. Just be like, "You okay?"
Does she sometimes look far away, like she might be having a conversation with someone who isn't there? Because if she does, it's Stefan. I think it's Steven.
I think it's Steven.
Yeah.
Because we're his Katina.
And these two do not know the backstory. So go ahead. Tell us more about Steven.
When she's really struggling or having like a bad day, he'll sit next to her and he'll just talk to her about some of her favorite things. He'll try to lighten her day. Make days a little bit easier for her. And then on those good days when she's nice and happy, he'll sit back and let things take its course. But he likes to sit next to her and kind of just watch her. I can feel you guys watching me.
Well, no, because I can see it sitting in, I see it sitting in you, the message. And I'm trying to, without yanking it through your throat. So go ahead.
She's 90. And yes to the she stares far off, I'm guessing.
Probably.
90, wow, that's a me.
Yeah.
Can't believe we used to not live past like 23.
I know. And you remember the days when 5 foot was tall? No, you don't, but not in this lifetime anyway. But your mother's nice and short. She remembers.
Every day when I try to grab something out of the cabinet.
That little footstool that she has to step up on to grab things.
That's right, I do too. I'm only 5'3", so. Okay, Bert, does Steven have a message for Riley?
I think he's talking about Stefan. Hers.
No, it's the same person. Trust me.
She is.
There is no, Stephanie's not on tonight, so it's Steven and Stefan, I believe, are the same person. Maybe one of them was a typo. You know how autocorrect thing?
Okay, for Riley.
For Riley.
No, not that I'm getting.
Did you get Hazel?
She can't see it. I can.
Oh, I thought she was mine. Okay, never mind. So
she's had a lot of bad days, and that makes a lot of sense. She can barely get up and walk anymore. He understands that, and he knows that she can't walk around with him anymore, so that's why he sits next to her. Okay. He used to walk.
Riley is the girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's talking about the grandma right there.
Oh, okay.
Just real quick. The grandma used to get up and walk around with him, and he'd walk with her, right beside her, and just have little conversations. Now that he's gone and she can't walk anymore, he sits and talks to her.
Hazel, what's your mother's name that you want her to talk to?
Stephanie.
Oh, wait a minute. I asked about Stephanie Creed.
Passed in October.
So, Stephanie Creed.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why I should keep my notes.
No, you're fine, sweetie.
They're written in Casey code.
Did Stephanie die violently? Because I'm kind of getting this leave me alone kind of thing. She's not ready to talk yet.
She was like ripped from it too fast. And
Could be.
Now she's kind of just like, I need to figure this out. Stop bothering me.
Could be. So Carol is Hazel's mother's name?
Yes, I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay, so would that make sense about Stephanie?
Like, it was just super sudden, whoop, and now she's trying to get used to it, and it's like a leave me alone. But not like the mean leave me alone, it's the kind of panicked leave me alone, I need to figure this out real quick. It's like a panic attack when you don't want people touching you because you just need to get your thoughts straight.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what she's going through right now.
Yeah, because October, you want back in now? This is Jagger. Well, I'm here. Jagger was my babies. Would that make sense about Stephanie?
She was sick through COVID and then a stroke.
Oh, no wonder she's confused. If she had a stroke, she doesn't know what in the world's going on. Okay, what did Kitty say?
She says, my best friend who passed in November, I want to contact.
Oh, okay. So Kitty, what is your best friend's name? And we'll move on to Hazel. Is Hazel's mother here?
Carol is her name. She
Carol.
died 3 of 2015.
No lip kissing. No lip kissing.
But she was happy when passed and said she'd see us at Christmas. So she really wasn't expecting that. She was expecting to make it through COVID and see you guys at Christmas. That's probably why she's having a panic attack. She has so many plans, but she got ripped from it so fast that she can't anymore.
Okay.
Everything's just been thrown into
That would make sense.
a blender. So Carol, you got anything?
Just the leave me alone energy. Oh no, Carol, that was somebody else. Carol. No, I didn't get anything for Carol. Did you?
No, I'm not getting anything, Carol.
Well, Carol may not be available. She might be busy. Or for some reason simply doesn't want to come forward. Who was next?
K2. Howard Johnson, which was her best friend, passed away September of 70. A long while ago.
Did you say Howard Johnson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like the hotel?
Yeah, see, Hojo was the first thing that came to mind. Kitu, I'm thinking, in all honesty, that he's come back. That he's not there anymore on the other side, he's here. And if that's the case, well, he's unavailable. Oh, your little eyes are watering. Oh.
Yeah, he gets allergies.
Cold and nasty outside, too. Okay, so is that it for people on the other side?
Angel wanted to talk to her grandma Gladys Matthews, but I never got a date of death.
Is Gladys available for who?
Angel.
Angel. Is Gladys available for Angel? You?
She just got a sweet little hello. She popped in and popped out.
Popped in and popped out.
She doesn't fond of staying here. She heard her name and was like, hello, and popped out. She's busy.
Okay, there you go. She's busy. Next.
Hazel for Dolly, died in 86. Was her grandmother.
She passed when she was young.
But that was for Angel with Gladys.
Do what?
Okay, come on. You know, someone quick.
So the next one is Hazel for her grandma Dolly, who died in 86.
Dolly, that's a pretty name.
It is a pretty name. Dolly. Dolly is still in school.
Oh, she's still learning?
Yeah. It was almost like she was carrying a lot of karma and she's learning how to deal with it. That I'm thinking she might be learning how to be a spirit guide too.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Kind of like a little little guardian angel.
Tell her.
Just like a little guardian angel. Like
Yeah.
something.
She's in school learning how to be a guardian angel for someone probably in the family.
Like a young kid. Someone who needs...
Oh, like, is there a special needs child in the family?
Maybe.
Okay, can you see what anything is saying? I'm too far back now with Jagger.
No, I'm just seeing a little picture of an angel. Oh, she said yes. There is a child with
Okay,
special needs.
then she is learning how to be that kid's guardian angel, especially as you want down now? You tired of me petting it? Is that it? Yeah, so there would be, as an adult, special needs kids as adult need extra because they get shoved aside even more and forgotten. So, yes, I would say she is coming back to be that child's guardian angel or guardian spirit or whatever. Is Donnie Gwynn around?
He passed in 2000, or Joseph Gwynn, who passed 5 years ago.
So about 15.
So Donnie or Joseph.
Were they brothers?
Kitu, that would mean that they've been reincarnated already or reborn. That they have re-entered the human world. Did you get anything? Because I didn't.
I wanted to know if they were like brothers, very close to each other.
Father and son.
Donnie and Joseph?
I'm kind of getting that once they went their separate ways.
They were close before, and then they just decided
Mm-hmm.
we're not following the same path. It's
They're
time
not,
for us
yeah.
together.
So being on the other side, they're not doing anything together. Not necessarily Kitu. So to get back to the father and son, whatever karma they were working out, whatever reason they were here together, it's done, and they have gone separate ways. So they probably will not be born into the family again. They'll be born somewhere else to someone else or some other family member that they have a lot of karma with. Because that's generally why we're born into families anyway, because we have karma we're working out. So what?
Did you get Tina?
No, I got her now.
Okay, we have you now, Tina. Sometimes the comments come fast and furious and we just miss them. So we're glad you're speaking up.
They're done. So they just came out. They're done.
Yeah, it's like they're like, put us back in the closet now. We'll be happy. Tina, is there anyone
Tina.
here for Tina Hooker? Tina Hooker. Were you the one I told to go out in the garden, that there was a gift in the garden for you, Tina? Because what I'm hearing is you overlooked it. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know what it means, Tina. Do you have anything for Tina? Who wanted a reading that came in late for a reading?
Tina.
Tina? Okay.
I will let you take that.
You can have your own. Switch. I'm back. Dude, this seat is warm.
I get very hot when I do that.
Yes, you do. It is
Yes,
hot.
she does. Okay, Angel Dawn looks like you wanted a reading too, Angel. Edith, can you have me? Okay, we'll get to all that later, Cheyenne. Tina. This is for. Did we do Tina already? Or no?
No.
No, Tina. Tina, this one's for you. We have the 10 of coins. The 10 of coins is about joy, happiness, financial stability. We have the
Angel.
Yeah, but we haven't done them yet.
King of Wands. The King of Wands is put that lion face on. No, actually, Tina, we're doing you now, so don't go back. It was me. I was having a moment. The King of Wands is saying that, you know what, you may be a pussycat, but you need to be a lion to some people. You need to be that strength, that illusion sometimes. And then we have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is those squirrel moments that you're sitting on all those toys and all those weapons of destruction there, but you're having those squirrel moments. So you need to stay focused, especially if you're going to wear your lion face. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tina, the first one I have for you is the Ace of Boons. So, Spirit's got a gift for you. It's not what you're expecting. It's not going to be super big, shiny. You might actually overlook it, but it's there for you, so enjoy it.
Where is it?
It's under
Go for
a
it.
bush. It's under a bush, like in a shrub.
Do you know what it is?
No, I just know it's under a shrub.
Yay.
Under like a big brush, kind of like on the side of the lawn.
Is it one of these?
No.
No?
It's something like kind of ordinary, like a little, like a pine cone or like a little rock.
It would be ordinary for us, but meaningful for her.
Yeah, ordinary for us. Like a rock, or maybe a little flower petal or a little flower that had fallen off, maybe pink.
Or something that seems out of place is often a gift too.
Okay.
All right, this one's for. Oh, you're not done yet?
I'm not done. That was just one.
That was just one card.
One
Sorry.
card. Tina, your other one is the Ace of Challenges. So this is, it's the White Raven. So it's Spirit leaving you a message. Yeah, there's something there.
Mm-hmm.
End of story. That one didn't even have anything to do with the arrow. There's something there for you. And it says, look at it from a different set of eyes. It's the Hangman. He's upside down. So when you go looking for this underneath the bush that Casey's talking about,
I don't think she's gonna find it when she's searching for it. I think she's gonna find it when she's just strolling. She doesn't need to actively search for it. She just needs to find it, come across it, like a little quest.
Yep, so we gave you
There
a
we
quest. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know what you're finding. Give us a picture. And who's next for readings?
Angel.
Angel.
And then Hazel wants one. You got her. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Who? Angel. Sorry.
Angel.
Sorry. Had a little brain moment there. Angel, the first card I have for you is the Strength. I really should memorize them with the numbers, but this is the Strength card, meaning you can overcome anything you want. You can put down that aggressive side. You can put down that people who are being mean and nasty to you. You've got the strength to do it. You've also got the eloquence to be able to tell them off nicely. Then we have the Empress. The Empress is someone who is a person of authority. This is a person who they know life is going to go good for them no matter what. They know it. They don't believe it. They don't think it. They know it. And then we have the Hierophant. Teach what you know. Learn more. Be a student, but be a teacher too. And listen. Listen, listen, listen. That didn't even make sense to me. I hope it made sense to you.
Okay. Angel. The first one I have is the Weaver of Visions. So if you look at her, she's part human, she's part
Mermaid.
Mermaid, thank you, lost the word. And what this wants you to do is to just settle down in your own right, and look into yourself at many different things, and just take note of where and who you are at the time. This one is the Hanged Man. It's also, for me, it's called the Suspension. So while you're doing that inner contemplation, look at it from a different side. Turn yourself upside down. Look at maybe some of the parts you don't necessarily want to see. We all have what do you call it when you're doing internal work?
Shadow work.
Shadow work. And then the next one is the 5 of Challenges. There's something in your life now, in your past, that...
The recent past?
A recent past. A month or two. Not too... A couple of weeks. It's done. You don't want to poke the dragon. This is a big ogre. He's got a big tree. He will crush you. So whatever happened the last 2 to 3 weeks, move on, get over it, contemplate, think more on yourself and not so much about whatever just happened. Because that's a battle you are not going to win. I have no idea what that meant, but I hope you do.
This is for Hazel?
Yes, now we're doing Hazel now.
Hazel, things are not as down and out for you as you think. You might think you're going through a bad patch, but it's really a blessing in disguise. Then we have Justice. Justice is about, you have to be fair to yourself too, not just other people. And it also reminds us that judging other people isn't your job. Judging you is not your job. Judgment is about fairness, and that's it. Then we have the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is someone who is not looking at all of their gifts. Oh, good, Angel, I'm glad it did. They're not looking at all the things that you have, all the things that Spirit's giving you, all the things that your guardian angels are trying to teach you. You're only concentrating on one thing, and you don't even really concentrate on that very much. So a lot of this is get off your butt, start learning. Don't be so judgy. Be more fair to yourself. This is definitely a be fair to yourself. And it's all an illusion anyway, so don't be buying into the stuff people are trying to shove down your throat.
This is for Hazel, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Hazel, the first one I have for you is the 9 of Visions. So if you look at the coin being dropped into a well, just telling you to actually leave them alone.
No, Pebbles came around the corner and I went, oh my God, it's a wolf.
My weenie dog, Australian cattle dog, or Australian shepherd mix.
Does not look like a wolf.
Does not look like a wolf.
No, that's what I saw.
Anyway, so what Spirit is telling you is to dream big and make those wishes. If you don't make the wishes, they can't come true. So dream big and let's see where it all goes. The next one is the Fairy Wind. This is again, if you dream big, put it out there. Let the winds and the fairies do their magic with it so that you can go ahead and actually reap the rewards. The last one is the 8 of visions. You've got quite a few visions tonight. And this one is saying, make plans. Don't get lost. If you see all the little ghosts, they're supposed to be on a path, but they're like, oh, look, I'm going to go look over here, and I'm going to go look over here, and oh, what's this over there? Don't get lost in it. Pick your path and actually stay with it. So, lots of cool things.
It is what time?
It is 9:10.
Holy moly.
Hour and a half already gone.
Poof, what do you mean an hour and a half? We started at 7:30. It's an hour and a half. Never mind. As you can tell, my energy level is starting to come down a little bit. So I want to say, if you guys want a private reading with either one of the 3 of us, you can private message me and I will get the message to one of them. You can private message me with your phone number so that I can just forward it on to them. If you want a private reading, I don't know how much they charge, but if you want a private reading with me, a full session is $60, a mini session is $40. I'm available by phone. I'm available by, what is that, video thing? I'm available by video.
Skype.
I do Skype as well, yes. Although Skype they have a lot of starts and stops on Skype.
Yeah, they tried to turn it into Instagram and it did not go.
It didn't go well at all, yeah. So, but Facebook Messenger has a video thing that's not too bad. And so we do this here on Wednesday nights to keep in practice and to make ourselves available on a free basis for those of you who tune in. But otherwise, this is how I make my living, and this is how
We hone our skills.
we hone our skills. Exactly, because you got to stay on top of it. If you don't, it's like any other skill. You use it or lose it. So thank you for watching. It's every Wednesday night. You know how to reach me, and you can reach them through me.
Yes.
What else do we want to say? Have a wonderful, safe, happy new year. As far as I know, we will all be, as far as Della's not coming back till the 4th. What's the next Wednesday?
I don't know.
We don't know either.
Hold on. I can find out. The 6th, so she will be back.
She will be back. Now, whether we'll be here or there or whatever, I have no clue what's going on yet. Because Della's having too much fun with her family to tell me. And rightfully so. I want her to have a good time with her kids. She doesn't see them but once a year.
All right.
Well, you want to say anything?
Have a good, safe New Year.
Casey?
Definitely.
Yes, please be safe.
Everybody wants you to be safe. Wear your mask. Wear a condom.
Just have a shot.
Have a shot, exactly. And we will see you in the new year. And thank you very much for being here for us.
Night.
Push the finish button.